Good evening, everybody. It just happens to be another cold evening. It had been pretty warm for a little while, so we get one more shot at a nice fireplace tonight. So, this is very different than what I originally planned for tonight. I had already done a video Saturday night. I mean, I was so excited with what I was going to do that I wanted to share it. And I ran out and got some more Floetrol for my painting, and so I could do everything just right. I had the idea exactly what I wanted to say, and somewhere between Saturday night when I did it, and was really happy how it turned out, and I think it was sometime Sunday, I accidentally deleted that video before I could get it put on the internet. So I'm going to have to kind of modify a little bit here tonight, but I can definitely still get the same message out. Um, my last video, I showed you a painting, and it's a technique I've used at least 4 other times, and each time I did it, oh gosh, it's probably been more like 8 times. Each time I did it, it turned out really, really cool. Um, just really, really liked it. And this time, it did not. If you look at the last video, you might be able to see it. And at that time, I had great hope that as it dried, I could help fix it up a little bit and make it look really, really cool. After I quit filming, I even played with it a little bit, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. This will do it. And it did not turn out. Yeah, I've had paintings before that went south, and it was a little bit heartbreaking, but you just paint over it. You can do something else with it. If they're really, really bad, and I'm like, it's messed up the canvas too much, or there's too much paint on it, painting over it again just does not work. And I know there's a way to soak off the paint. I think it takes a really long time. I've tried that once. It did not work out. So, but anyway, the paint that I had done just over a week ago, I was able to paint over it. And so this is what it became. See, I think you can see it there. And I'm not done with it. This is going to be like a tabletop, and then that's going to be a bouquet of flowers. This is something else I've done before, and I'm pretty excited about it. Now, after I had done the one painting that I did not like, because I had pretty much these same colors in it, but also had pink. And this is a painting that I did also after I shut the cameras off. Did this. The only difference between this that I'm gonna do something with it. I'm gonna make kind of an outdoor scene with this. Probably a sunset picture behind mountains, something like that. The only difference between the two paintings, the one that I can work with, the one that I can't work with, is this one I did not put copper on. So when I did the bigger one, the first one that this is covering, I used copper, not a ton. In fact, there was more of other colors in there, and I've done it before, and this copper color is really a very strong color. So it kind of took away from everything I was really hoping to do. And as I'm thought about redoing this and covering it with something without using this copper, it kind of reminded me of, because I've done this with several paintings, that I got something I didn't really like and I was able to cover over it. And when I was looking at them, the thing that occurred to me, and if you see this, like this top up here, just to me looks super, super cool. And yeah, I can't wait to get the rest of it finished. But the thing is, it kind of reminded me of our life and what Jesus wanted to do for us, wants to do for us, and did for us on the cross. Um, we had our lives that had just a little bit of sin in them, probably just a little bit to start with. And that little bit kind of acted like this copper. After a while, if you just keep letting it go and letting it go, just like the copper took over this, and Atreides wants to say hi again. Just like the copper wanted to take over what I was doing here, it's like you can start with just a little sin, but it'll just keep taking over a little more and a little more and a little more, and until it's something that you really don't want to see that much. It's not something you really want to share. I mean, some people probably would, but um, when you get really thinking about it, it's like it's probably not the ultimate thing in life. So Jesus died on the cross. He died for all of us, and his blood was made to cover us, to cleanse us, to blot out the sin in our life. Now, what I really hit me with this, so in just life over time, and I thought over my life. I've told this to my kids when they have gone, gee, I wish I would have done that really, really differently. I wish I would have done that really, really differently. And it's just like with the painting in our life. Everything we've done before, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, are all things that come together to make us who we are today, who we are tomorrow. The difference is with how it comes out in life is what do you mix that sin with? Do you mix that sin with more sin, or do you let Jesus cover it with his sacrifice, with his blood? Yeah, he'll cover it. You can't see it, and I think you can tell in this picture. You cannot see any copper splotches on here. But because that paint had been on here before, it gave a different kind of surface. And so that's what was being able to make what this is going to be. It's like, yeah, he can cover your sin. He forgives your sin. He forgets your sin. Even if we don't always forget it, he does. And he doesn't want us to dwell on it. That's why he forgets it. Um, but it is stuff that we've done before. And I mean, there are always human consequences for certain things. And you do have to acknowledge those, but you don't have to concentrate on it. That's not what people always have to be seeing with you. But you also don't have to kick yourself and bemoan every single thing you did, because things came together to make you who you are. And that's something, you don't need to be kicking yourself about all the time. And I know I've had some things that I finally just got to a point where I'm like, okay, I don't need to punish myself for that anymore. I've told God about it time after time after time. So now I can just say, yeah, it's over. It's time to see what else I can do. Because again, if you're dwelling so much on what you did that was wrong, it's going to make it a lot harder for you to really embrace what you can do, what's right. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that God can cover our sins. He can make things a lot better. And if you want to just, kind of get an idea of just the difference, please look at my last video. And I have a kind of a fairly decent picture of what it looked like. And I even thought about printing that picture out just so it was something taking a picture of it and printing it out just so I could show what the difference was side by side. And of course, I didn't, because I thought, well, I've got these videos. Well, I don't have those videos anymore. So, anyway, hope this gives you hope in the future. Hope this gives you rest. And just know He loves you, He sacrificed for you. Embrace it. Let Him cover you. And keep going, because if He made you, He still has a lot planned for you. So thank you so much for tonight. And y'all have a good rest of the evening and good rest of the day. And I'll catch you next time. And hopefully, next time, I will do another painting that I won't delete by accident. And I'm sure I can find something to talk to you about with it. Thanks. Bye.